Hello everybody, and thank you for checking out my newest Ableton Live pack called Electric Piano. My name's Brian Funk, and I want to take you through this pack. This is a recreation of the Yamaha CP-35 electric piano from 1981. The Yamaha CP-35 has two different channels of voices, and each channel has 16 possibilities, and you can mix them together, tune them together, and add a tremolo effect. And that's what I've recreated. I've multi-sampled every single voice waveform you can get off of the Yamaha CP-35 and put them into this Ableton Live instrument rack right here that you see before you. Inside the presets folder, there are 15 devices I've made by messing around with the different knobs within this rack here, and also on the individual waveforms that you can combine together. And there's another 15 that are affected racks with some extra special one knob audio effect racks that you get included with this pack. So in total, you get 40 Ableton Live presets, 30 of them are instruments, 10 of them are these one knob audio effect racks, which you might see in this particular device over here, where we've got some of these sounds, and I'll let you just hear what this one sounds like. And it really takes this instrument into new territory, stuff you couldn't get with the original instrument. So let me show you how it works. Right now, I'm looking at the clean BFEP rack, which is basically the most standard version of the rack that there is. We get two different chains in here with these instruments that have all 16 sounds on it, just like the original CP-35. And there's two layers of those. And we can control wave 1, which selector of the 16 we want, the volume, wave 2, the volume, and we can also tune wave 2. So that gives us some interesting possibilities with the tuning of the two different voices. And then there's this tremolo effect. So I'm going to turn down the second wave and let you just hear the different waveforms. Let me give you a little view of what I'm doing on my push right there. And let's have a listen to just some of these pure waveforms. This is just one voice now. So maybe what I'll do is I'll capture this little MIDI part I'm playing. There we go, so we can listen to that as we try the different waves. So we'll go to wave 2, subtle difference. Wave 3. It's more high energy coming on in here. A little more almost harpsichord-like. And as you go more to the right through the voices, it generally gets a little more trebly with more high energy frequencies coming through on the high end there. And once you get to 9, then we really start hearing the difference. And now the last 4 are especially high. And these are nice for giving your sounds like a nice little top end. So maybe I'll start off, we'll use number 10. And we'll bring in wave 2 now. And bring it in the volume. Maybe I'll pull back wave 1 a little. We can hear now we're combining the two different waves to get an interesting sound. We can tune wave 2 as well. So maybe I want to detune them a little bit. So there's some nice kind of chorusing effects going on. And if we wanted to, we could even take wave 2, maybe I'll turn it down and pitch it up to a 5th. There we go. I'll turn wave 1 up a little, let that be more in control. So again, probably even let wave 2 sit more on the top end with those 5ths. We can do quite a lot more than that. We could go up an octave. You have the option. There's a nice sound. I'm going to turn on the tremolo now. And the tremolo on the CP-35 is more like an auto pan, to be honest. Even though it's called tremolo, it's turning up the volume on the left and right side, alternating. And we've got control over that effect. And it makes a nice, wide, pretty sound. And we can change the rate of that as well. Something nice and slow feels good on this particular passage. And you can see we can go inside wave 1 and we can alter things on it. Like we can tune wave 1 as well. Maybe want to drop it an octave. Some more low end. We can change the decay time, for instance. Let those notes ring out longer. I'm going to bring that back up. We can do the same thing if we go inside wave 2. And maybe with wave 2, I'll increase the attack time. So it kind of swells in like a pad more. Now this is where you start getting some really cool sounds on this. Some diversity. And I can even go in wave 1 and do the same thing. And soon we'll have more like a pad. Just like that. So by playing around with these controls, you get a lot of different tones. Again, we play with our waves. Really nice. Got a lot of that tremolo happening. Cool. So what I want to show you next is the affected racks. The clean racks are just variations of all of these controls within wave 1 and wave 2. Some stuff that I thought was kind of fun. We got maybe the reversed version. Sounds almost like a reversed recording. We can go through some of these others. Just maybe if we like real quick. I'm going to go right back and just do it inside of Live. Sometimes it's easier to just click on things. Some cool textures here. Got a fake organ. Aged. This one's made to just sound a little bit older. A lot of it with the tuning. Very dreamy, peaceful sound on this synth. So let's look at some of the more affected ones. Now these have these one knob audio effects built in, and they're all available here, so you can use them on any track you like. And we can go inside affected and maybe just hear some of these. Let's just see what I'm doing on push. The one knobs are nice because they're just a matter of turning the knob to add the effect. And there's many different parameters attached to these. This one is a bunch of choruses in serial. Chorus, 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 chorus. And we got beneath the surface. I'll just give you a look at what's in here. This has an audio effect rack with a filter attached to it. Let's just show you what's happening. As we control that, we're moving the filter frequency. We're adding reverb. It's made to sound almost like underwater. Let's have a look at another one. We've got chimed. This is a different instrument rack with the effects on it. And the way it works is you've got some effects on wave 2 and sometimes effects on wave 1. And here we have chimed. This has the vibe effect on there. On wave 1 only. Go into wave 2. This has around the corner. I like the around the corner effect a lot. It gives this feeling like the sound is coming from around the corner. The way the reverb is sort of panned out show you inside here. We got a couple chains of reverb, and it's panned out with different times and different styles of delays and reverbs. So I have the auto select on there. We can turn that off so we're not changing this when I press a button. So it makes it feel like things move sort of like from the left to the right. Kind of a fun effect. You can listen to Cranked. Cranked, I believe, has some distortion on it, made to sound like the thing is cranked a little too loud. We got the busted cab effect on Wave 2. A little extra dirt. And the same thing on Wave 1. Busted cabinet has some overdrive, some flanger, and the dynamic tube effect. It's subtle. Fuzzed is a little more intense, I believe. Nope, fuzz has sort of an air to it. Again, using the Dusty Dreams effect. Dusty Dreams is an erosion with some chorus delay and some EQ. And if we look at what happens as I turn the control, you can see a bunch of different parameters are moving. We got the EQ moving a bit, the erosion and the chorus, as well as a little delay. These are great for any sound you like. So I think maybe I'll stop there. This is the electric piano Ableton Live Pack. It's a really cool, diverse sound set of electric pianos based off the Yamaha CP-35, but it really takes it to another level. And then, of course, you've got these fun one-knob effects that you can use on any sound just to kind of add some character to your music. Thank you for taking the time to look at this. You can get this at my site, brianfunk.com. I hope you have a great day and make some great music with it.